Hello everybody. Welcome to the Gravity Sketch Beginner Headphones tutorials. In this series of tutorials, I'll take you through how to go from an empty room like this to a finalized product. To begin, I'll bring my controllers into view, and for all of you lefties out there, the very first thing we'll do is press the blue button in our left hand. We'll go down to Settings, and I'm using my right hand and the trigger to select the menu. Here, I can toggle on left hand, but I'm right-handed, so I'm not going to put it on. All right, to get rid of this menu, we can press the blue button again in our non-drawing hand. So for all of our righties, that'll stay in our left hand, but all of our lefties, that'll be in our right hand. So I'll press it off, and you'll notice I'm in this big old void. Well, the first thing I can do is make some geometry. So with your drawing hand, squeeze the trigger. You'll see that you have an ink tool come out, just like a pen. Now, if you want to move around, you can either walk, or another option would be to use the grab buttons in both of your hands. Now you can rotate your hands relative to each other to move this geometry in any way you'd like. To edit the geometry, we can intersect this grab sphere with our geometry and press this grab button in our drawing hand. Now that we've grabbed it, we can press the blue button in our non-drawing hand. That'll bring up this menu. All of these are control points, but as you can see, that's quite a few. If I want to go back for what I just did, let's say for example I do this, and I don't like it, I can press the back button in my drawing hand. This is a lot of points, so a great feature of Gravity Sketch, right off the bat, is I can hit Simplify Points. That'll kind of approximate the line and keep the geometry relative to itself, but at the same time, reducing the number of edit points that you have to go through yourself. Now let's say you don't like this background. One option that we have is we can press the blue button in our non-drawing hand, and we can come up from Settings and go to Workspace. Here, we can choose any type of setting or customize our own. I usually like these panels. I feel like I'm in a big studio. And using the trigger on my drawing hand, I can go around the color wheel to choose which I'd like. But for the sake of this tutorial, we're going to go to Custom 3 in an all-white room. Some other buttons that'll be useful are the color wheel on our drawing hand. If I grab again and I press the blue button to edit, the color wheel goes away. What happens here is that it's not actually in our edit, it's its own menu. So you can grab it and then push down on a button. Don't worry if you move it because it'll snap right back into place. So we can change this regarding the color, or if you push back or forth, you can adjust the saturation. I'll make it like a navy blue line, just like a pen. Right. So that concludes the beginning, and I hope you guys can get set up and figure out what kind of workspace is the best for you. Finally, to delete it, because we won't want this in our final sketch, we can grab it and press the delete button in our drawing hand.